Hey guys, welcome back to the Somnium Files. Let's carry on where we left off. It's Monday night and we're heading to Sunfish Pocket. On the lookout for Renju Okiura. Let's hope he's not here dead on a hook. I'm hearing voices, so that's a good sign. I saw familiar faces as I entered. It was Mizuki. Mizuki? Iris and I sat at Mizuki's table. What's she doing here? Oh my.
Wow, this is surprising.
The hell kind of custom trident is that, Mizuki? Are you more of a VIP here than Ota is?
What's going on here?
That
Why
surprised,
are you two together?
shocked voice. Oh, okay. You're shocked that we're together? I'm gonna let Iris take this one, to be honest. I don't know if we're on a date or not. Kind of hoping we are. But not in that way. I'm only looking to clear that obligation that she's got hanging over my head.
Oh, well, it's...
Yeah, see, she can't explain it either, so...
Forget it. Thanks for letting me stay last night.
Oh, no trouble at all. Anytime.
And thank you for letting me come visit close to midnight last night. Mizuki was there, you know, she shouldn't have been. She was staying there late.
You could even live with me if you want.
Hmm.
That's a great idea.
Seconded. I will be able to browse the web in peace. I'm not going to explain that sentence any further.
The roommate I have right now really sucks.
Well, shit. I could say so much about you as well, but I'd rather not.
This girl.
I want her to actually take you. If I start listing all your bad habits, well, she might reject the offer. Right, well, the mermaid girl's here, so that's nice. Hello. I'm going to look around. Hopefully the shift's still in the back. And see what we got going on. He looks bored on the outside, but I bet he's nervous as hell. I understand, man. I do. You're just waiting for the right time. You act cool, but on the inside, you're panicking like crazy. The store's menu. Nyotai Mori, 780 yen.
Eating sushi off a naked woman for 780 yen?
Bargain? Let's go. We're going. I made up my mind and my heart.
Oh, that sign is wrong. Someone added letters.
What?
It's supposed to say Nitai Mori, boiled newt.
Boiled newt? Nitai Mori. Boiled newt.
Oh,
Oh. Well, geez, that's a scam, isn't it? God, no, I don't. No. I don't want boiled newt. No, I'm fine, thank you.
boiled nude, 780 yen.
Yeah, honestly, that's almost as intriguing as the body sushi. I don't know what boiled newt is, but I gotta say it doesn't sound very appetizing. I could be wrong. The mermaids are working hard. Those two shells on their chests are working hard too. In their own way. I can imagine. You can see the kitchen back there.
You wanker!
He's still there. He's been working all day.
Do you not know how to prepare a monthly? Sorry, sir.
This is a real interesting place. God, I gotta say, I'm glad I don't work in a kitchen.
It looks like a lifesaver,
Yep, or a floaty, as a lot of other people call it.
but it's actually a calamari ring covered in white chocolate.
Well, can we order it? Mizuki ordered a cream soda. I remember when she called me childish for ordering cream sodas. Well, I mean, she is a child, she's allowed. Right, well, let's start with the mermaid. We can still x-ray, I can see that. The mermaid girl is standing there. Iba, try again. No, it's still glitched, Iba. We need to patch it.
Those are some nice hip bones. The more I look, the better it gets.
Do we just keep going? I don't know if she feels violated or not.
Wow, those are some gorgeous hips.
Oh god, we said it out loud. Date.
My hips?
What? No. I was talking about my lips. My own lips. They're gorgeous.
Oops, I said that out loud.
You are now officially a creep.
Oh, it's official now? Shit. Damn. The mermaid at Sunfish Pocket has fantastic hips. I'm just saying, that's a really nice pelvis. What do you like in men?
Well, a triple board sea devil or an Anacanthus barbatus.
Okay, what about land men?
That's a mouthful.
Oh, a mouthful. Iba, please. Was Renju here?
I've heard that Renju was sighted here.
Sighted here.
When do you mean?
When? I got the info a few minutes ago, but I don't know when he was seen.
Yeah. Have you seen him today?
Oh.
Was he in a cast? Was he on a wheelchair? Did he have crutches?
Ringing any bells?
Well, he hasn't come by today, but yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yesterday?
At night? After his escape from the hospital?
But I was here yesterday.
Yeah,
It was after that.
thought so.
After you and Ota left.
What, so he was like waiting for us to leave?
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
You didn't ask. And I don't have any way to contact you.
Ugh, see, Mizuki, this is why I give my number to everyone, so they have a way to contact me in case of emergency. Well, let's update you then.
Damn it.
We just missed it.
Goodness me. Aren't I your master? Isn't that what you guys call us? About your relationship with Mizuki.
Mizuki comes here a lot.
I can tell.
She's really friendly with everyone.
Look at her, she's like a queen.
I like it here. Everyone treats me nice.
I treat you nice.
Is it because you're the daughter of the owner?
Yeah, that's also probably factored in.
No, it's not like that.
We're BFFs.
I can imagine. How's your bonus looking?
She wields extraordinary power with that trident.
That would explain why she has a special trident as well. Sorry, yeah, you're right.
The Okiura family is really something else.
Completely forgot that, you know, your father runs this joint. Slipped my mind. Right, well, let's not neglect the other girls. Let's talk to my date, Iris. Iris is sitting there. Do you know this mermaid?
She's my friend from back when I worked here.
Ah,
We would hang out outside of work too.
I see. We graduated from mermaid to cat.
We'd go to haunted places and UFO sightings and stuff.
Oh, wow. Take me with you next time, please.
Blow those boys away!
Blow those boys away!
Oh, my.
Yeah, blow those boys.
Oh, no. You've ruined the atmosphere, Mizuki.
Mizuki,
Yeah.
You really shouldn't say that.
Please don't say that ever again. Goodness me. It was all Genki until you opened your mouth and said something like that. About your visitor last night.
Iris, I still need to know.
Yeah. Stop holding out on me.
What were you doing Sunday at 2 a.m.?
Stop blueballing me. I need answers.
you haven't fulfilled your promise.
Oh my god, we are literally at Sunfish Pocket on a date. I mean, yes, there's a third wheel in Mizuki, but we can just disregard her for now.
This is the date. I fulfilled my promise.
I told you.
Date is literally my name, okay? Except we pronounce it Date, because we're fancy.
No info until the date is complete.
Until it's complete. Okay, can we just walk out of here then?
Don't you get it? This date isn't over yet.
Oh god. It's gonna last all night long. About Renju.
Mr. Okiura helped me when I was just starting out. You know how my mom is single?
Mm-hmm.
He really supported her. He even changed my diaper when I was a little baby.
That's some great support. Did he change your diaper, Mizuki? Otherwise, Iris is more of a daughter than you are, which is unfortunate.
I got hired by Lemniscate all because of him.
Iris used to stream all her own content. Like
Mhm.
singing and dancing and gaming and stuff.
Right? Well, as long as she wasn't streaming movies, because that would be piracy.
But before we knew it, she went viral.
Right, I heard about that. That's how she started getting offers, right? But because Iris's mom knows Renju, she decided to go with Lemniscate.
But there's more to it than that.
Okay.
There are other reasons. Daddy was totally taken in by her talent.
Her talent?
Dancing, really. Her dancing is what got her into Lemniscate.
I see.
He knew ever since she was young that she would be talented. He didn't want any other agencies to have her.
So he, like, imprinted himself on her, did he?
I didn't know that.
Daddy's not the type to give compliments.
Just know that because he hired you, he obviously knew you had the talent. Doesn't seem like it was nepotism or anything like that, which is good in a way. That means Iris really is talented.
This is kind of embarrassing.
I can't take compliments either. Terrible at it.
I didn't know he thought of me that way.
Renju. Big, masterful enigma. You like dancing, right?
More than sleeping and eating.
Oh, how can you compete with sleeping?
Well, maybe about the same as eating.
True.
Anyway, I've always loved moving my body, ever since I was a little girl.
Yeah, your mother told me all about that this morning.
And you're fast, too.
Yeah, I did a lot of track meets.
Were you always the anchor?
That's amazing.
Hey, wanna hear something cool?
Go on. I'm all ears. Amaze me.
Iris is the goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology.
Right.
She's the messenger of the gods. She's really fast.
Rainbows being so fast to disappear was the source of the legend.
Ah.
You're as fast as your namesake then.
You wanna race?
Out the door? Sure.
Sure. When we get the chance.
If it ends the date and you get me the info. Could you show me your dance? Right here, right now.
Right here?
Right now. Right here. Right now.
Oh, I want to see too.
Me too.
Yeah. Mizuki, pull out your phone. We'll stream IRL right now.
I would also like to see that.
I don't know.
Oh, you like dancing, and there's a crowd here, and you used to work here, so...
Come on, just show us.
Just boogie out in the middle of this restaurant right now.
But...
Alright, I'll go set up.
Oh, yep, set it up.
Wait!
Dance floor incoming. The mermaid didn't listen and hurried off.
Jeez. Fine, if you insist.
Here we go. Wait, what did she set up?
Yay! Iris, we're ready.
Oh. They're ready.
Alright, world, get ready! See my dance!
Or maybe just Sunfish Pocket
Invincible
can
rainbow
look.
arrow! Hit it!
Woohoo! Here we go. It's the same dance she was doing on her stream, right? Look at those moves. I would look so floppy and clumsy if I ever did this. Hey, what are you squinting at?
Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time.
This is a jam.
A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes. You've seen in your life.
This is a lot more happier than Ibuki's songs. I'm totally not dancing, by the way.
Even with the dabbles of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to
Wow.
take you. Never let the sparks of this world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light.
Wow, I feel like I just watched an anime opening. She really does love dancing, because there's no way in hell I would ever do this for less than $10,000.
Tessa, you're the best!
That was really cool. Well done. Whew.
That song. Mr. Okiura wrote the music, and I wrote the lyrics.
I'm with her. She's sitting with me. Back off, everyone. Gotta make sure. I'm like your bodyguard right now.
So it holds a special place in my heart.
Oh, that's nice.
That's right. I forgot he wrote music.
Yeah, he's really talented. I look up to him.
You're talented too, you know?
He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
Alright, Mizuki. Your turn. Mizuki's sitting there. What are you doing here?
What are you gonna do, scold me or something?
I'm just asking.
Why do you care what I do?
Because you live with me, and you're a minor.
Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry. In fact, I'm feeling good.
Well, shit, I'd hate to see you angry. I mean, we've seen you angry in other moments.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I know. No coddling, no domestics in the restaurant. I'm trying my best here. The mermaid took me to the corner of the store. Great, now I'm getting scolded.
Mizuki was crying earlier.
Oh?
Crying?
Why?
Yes. We were trying to cheer her up. What happened to her mom was... And we thought she was having a hard time.
Right. I see.
She must have come here looking for company. That's probably why she stayed with Iris last night. She didn't want to be alone.
Fair point. Fair point.
Shoko's body is still under the jurisdiction of the police. There has not been a ceremony, nor has the body been cremated. The culprit has not been caught, and we cannot locate Renju.
Yeah, okay, Ms. Bad News. I'm aware of our shortcomings lately.
And on top of that, her roommate has abandoned her.
Wow.
I did not abandon her.
Yeah, geez. I'm busy trying to find her mother's killer, okay? It's either that or I stay with Mizuki. And if I do that, then I can't investigate.
In any case, there are many ways you could calm Mizuki down.
Okay, this is one of them you jumping out and dancing on the table, doing a imitation of Iris.
Mizuki is just trying to act strong.
Yeah, she does that a lot.
Please, try to understand.
Okay. What am I gonna do with you? About the Okiura fishery warehouse.
Why are you asking me about that?
Just asking.
I was just curious.
That company was made by my grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
But Daddy has nothing to do with it.
Lines up with what we know.
I don't know anything about the warehouse.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna ask you anyway about the Okiura fishery warehouse.
I thought I told you this already.
Yeah, tell me again.
Don't ask me the same questions over and over.
I'm just trying to keep you company. That's what she told me to do.
Date, look.
Look at what? Oh, Mizuki.
She's lying?
I thought that was like a thermal coat of sorts that could disguise your heat movements and signature.
Possibly. She may just be excited or upset.
I'm gonna have to take it with a grain of salt. She is upset about Renju.
The police asked me a bunch of questions. But I don't know where he is.
You don't know where he could be? What was he doing here? Back to the mermaid.
He was looking for Iris.
Here? Why was he looking here?
He was asking everyone where she was.
Looking for me?
Huh. Well, in a panic, or was he calm about it?
Yeah.
Was he desperate to find her, or was he just like looking for her and just bring her along for a ride with him and 89?
Did he give a reason?
No, not in particular.
Iris, can you think of why he would be looking for you?
Apart from your wonderful dancing talents.
No, not at all.
Mizuki?
I don't know either.
What's the connection? Anything else you can tell me about Renju?
Anything else?
Yeah, and then I'll get you to summarize for me.
Well, he did seem really sick. He was pale and sweating a lot.
Must have been because of the accident.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Something else then? Do you really get pale and sweaty after a car accident? That's typically if you're actually ill, right? Summarize for me. I was right.
Unfortunately, we didn't find Renju here.
But we discovered that he was looking for Iris.
Cool. So he needs her for what?
But why?
We can think about that later. Let's get going.
Yeah, you're right.
We still don't know why Mizuki saw Iris lashed in the back, or stabbed, I should say, and hidden beneath a merry-go-round. Well, Mermaid, it was nice x-raying you. I've got a few places I need to go to. Kume Shrine and Matsushita Diner for some din-dins. But we'll go to the shrine first. Ikume Shrine, Monday night. Should have really just eaten at the Sunfish Pocket, but alas. Prayer time. Whoa, Iris, you okay?
It's okay. I just, missed a step there.
Iris? What's going on? It's not because of your dance. Because I could have come to Ikume Shrine at any time. This place is so relaxing. Do you want me to teach you Kung Fu? I should really say karate, we're in Japan. Alright, let's talk. Iris is looking off in the distance. What are you looking at?
A flower over there.
You seem pretty out of it.
Flower?
Are you okay?
You can't see it from here, can you?
No, it's kind of dark. There aren't any lights around here. Jeez, this place is dangerous at night.
I know it's there because I've been to this shrine before.
No wonder Falco got away with, you know, got away alive. What is Iris looking at? Iba, help me out here. I'm curious about the flower Iris is looking at. Is it an iris? What is Iris looking at? Oh. There? Night vision.
It's too far to see.
Too dark, too.
Thankfully I have you. Oof. I feel like that made it a bit worse to see, but...
An iris.
Huh. Thought so.
More specifically, a winter iris.
They have one at their house.
This is the same flower that was on display at Iris's house.
Must be from here. A winter iris. You're looking at a winter iris, aren't you?
Yeah. How did you know?
I'm psychic.
It's the same kind that's at my house.
I already knew that, but I didn't want to say that out loud because then I'd just look even creepier.
I told you about what it means, right?
You did?
Good news and hope.
Iris is also a part of the eye. And the Greek goddess of rainbows. A messenger goddess.
Got a very meaningful name, don't you?
I told you at Sunfish Pocket, right?
Ah, cool. Added dialogue because we were at Sunfish Pocket before coming here.
That's why the flower means good news and hope.
Your thoughts?
It's nostalgic. This place is a memorable one for me. 6 years ago, I used to come here with someone.
6 years ago.
Someone?
I used to call him Uncle.
Falco.
He was a thoughtful, reliable man. I thought of him as a father. But one day, he just disappeared.
She's talking about...
Hitomi's lover.
Yep. Thankfully, we've already pieced that together, but let's ask about other things. About the shrine.
It's called Ikume Iribiko Isachi no Mikoto, or sometimes Ikume Tenno, or Ikume no Mikoto.
Wow. That is a lot of names.
There are legends about this place written in the old texts. It's a shrine dedicated to the gods.
Oh. Well, your name is one of a goddess.
The old legend goes like this. One day, Ikume Iribiko sent one of his followers, Taji Momori, on an urgent quest to find a mysterious, magical fruit. A fruit called Tokijiku no Kaku.
Wow, we've even pulled it up. Thank you, Iba, for referencing in real time.
It's said that eating it will grant you immortality. After many hardships, Taji Momori was able to find the fruit, but by the time he got back, Ikume Iribiko had died.
Oh, well...
Taji Momori mourned. He handed half of the fruit to the man's wife, and he left the other half on Ikume Iribiko's grave, then died on the spot.
He died on Ikume Iribiko's grave?
It is said that that fruit
And you're smiling about it? Jeez.
is still inside the shrine behind us.
Immortality is behind us?
Really?
Really?
The fruit of immortality.
Yes.
And no one's broken in, so technically it may still be there. Huh. Immortality, huh?
Not interested?
Well, if it's rotted fruit, you know, it might not have the effect I want. It might actually be the opposite.
No, not really. I'd rather have normality than immortality.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, immortality does have its cons, but so does normality, you know. Who wants to have a normal life? I mean, lots of people do, but you know what I mean. Okay? I prefer not to have a normal life. About Renju.
Mr. Okiura isn't here.
Yeah, I can see that. Don't have to be a special agent for that one.
I mean, of course he isn't. It's not like we came here right away.
He's already taken off.
Too bad.
Hope he didn't take the fruit.
It looks like there are no further clues here. It appears we've wasted our time.
Not a complete waste of time. It's nostalgic for Iris, and I feel like I can get some more clues about Falco from her, even if we can't make that connection yet in the game. About this uncle.
When you asked me why I became an idol, I wasn't being entirely truthful.
Oh?
I told you that it was because I wanted to become famous.
I mean, that's why a lot of people want to become idols, right?
But more specifically, it was for Uncle. I've been looking for him for 6 years.
You think that being an idol will, like, magically make him appear in your life again? Like Slumdog Millionaire styles?
But I didn't find him anywhere. I didn't know where else to look. So instead of me finding him, I thought that he could find me instead.
You think if you became famous, he'd contact you?
Yeah, I mean, at that point, he'd probably just contact you asking for his share of the money.
Yeah.
So that is why she became an idol.
A bold maneuver.
I mean, it's also been my dream since I was little. That's a part of it, too.
I figured.
So why do you use the name Asa? Shouldn't you use your real name?
Oh no, I don't have to.
It's like a brand, isn't it? You know, what's wrong with using a stage name?
He was the one who came up with the name Aset. He told me that if I ever became an idol, I should use that name.
I wonder why he gave that. Aset. Summarize for me.
Date, we have no time to waste.
But I need her to summarize for me.
We should get moving.
That's why I'm asking her to summarize, because we have no time.
Got it.
Fine, summarize in the car then. I was being a spoil sport. The fun police. Matsushita Diner it is. Matsushita Diner, Monday. Hopefully it's not midnight by the time we rolled around here. Ota's gonna go crazy.
I'm so hungry.
Tessa? Why are you here?
She just said.
I told Date I was hungry, so...
So, put the walk away, no stun guns necessary, let's get some chow.
I've always wanted to eat here.
Yeah.
I'll have my usual, Ota.
Yes, right away.
I'll have what she's having. Ota flew into the kitchen. Iris watched him go and took a seat. Oh, Ota's making the food? Shit, I'm scared. He's gonna spit in it, isn't he? Or he'll throw the wok from the kitchen counter. Where's that chef from Sunfish Pocket? I need him. You wanker. Can't you prepare me some sushi?
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
Iris, you know what it is, don't you?
Mayumi's juice with mold.
Oh. None of us can figure out what that sauce is. A cordless phone.
Ring ring. Who's on the phone?
Who cares?
Well, that's not good customer service, you know. There's a menu on the table.
Kuroda Kazuaki's grilled tongue with salt.
A beer ad on the wall.
Date, you're drooling.
No, I'm salivating at the smell of the food. It's yum.
Oh, I'm just really hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Payashi Samba's Hayashi Vangole.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing, isn't it?
Who?
Date, a Martian.
It's a chair.
That's just a stool.
Hey, Tessa, could you kick that bucket there?
Can't believe you're asking her to kick the bucket.
Sure. Like this?
Yeah, but more.
Are you, what?
Like this?
This is awesome!
I did not realize there was someone more perverted than Date.
Well, I mean, I'm not off bad. I'm probably like a 7 out of 10 on the psycho scale. Actually, that is pretty bad. A lucky cat statue.
Meow.
Huh?
What are you doing?
Well, you were doing squeak squeak at the Kamakuras. I'm just doing the meow.
Oh, you don't know? It's good luck to imitate a cat in front of one of these.
Really?
Meow? Guess I'll have good luck.
Yay, you're not gonna die anymore. That's good. An old CRT
Hey,
television.
Date, I've got this video of girls in bikinis washing this armored car. Wanna watch?
An armored car? Watch? I mean, my back's to the TV, dude. I can't enjoy it. Iris doesn't want to watch that shiz.
Absolutely not.
In my private time, maybe. A small sitting cushion.
Date, wanna have a pillow fight?
Ooh, we can finish our date off with a pillow fight?
Tessa, not in the store, please.
Oh, would you want a pillow fight then, Ota? Would you do it in the store then, huh? Huh? You get back to cutting that monkfish. It's a clock.
Hey, what has 2 hands on its face?
A clock.
A mom playing peekaboo.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, that was a pretty clever answer. A kid's chair.
Look, a chair for baby goats!
I was gonna say Ota could sit there, but sure.
Why would anyone bring a goat to a restaurant?
For food. I went there. Iris is sitting in front of me. What's your usual?
Omelet rice.
Oh,
Ota's omelet rice is so good it gives me stomach cramps.
that's not a good thing.
Is that a compliment?
You're embarrassing me.
Well, Ota appears to have taken it as a compliment.
You'll take anything as a compliment. You've been here before?
Yeah, I have.
Let's make sure Mayumi doesn't see her, otherwise we might have World War III out here.
Have you met Ota's mother, Mayumi?
Yeah, but...
But, you know, she's so terrible that you need to steal her knife and give it to a polar bear to cut you and Ota.
I don't think she likes me.
That's not true. Mom is just jealous of how pretty you are, Tessa.
Not very reassuring.
Yeah.
Whether out of jealousy or otherwise, she still doesn't like Iris.
Calls her a witch even. Ota? Ota's cooking in the kitchen. Where's Renju?
You're still looking for him?
Yes.
Well, like I told you before, I don't know.
Where's your mom?
She's in the living room. I think she's watching TV.
How about you? What are you doing here?
I was just doing some meditation, lying on the ground.
Really?
He means sleeping.
Yeah.
Date, why are you with Tessa?
We're on a date.
We are
Not Shovel Forge.
We are not Shovel Forge.
on a date.
Oh, a date.
Oh god. I wanted to eat some good food. I'm not guaranteed that anymore.
Huh. A date?
Yeah, a date.
I'm on an investigation, and she wouldn't let me go.
Exactly. She dragged me along. I couldn't resist. She chose me. What can I say?
Date, I have some delicious fugu eggs. I promise they're not poisoned. Would you like some?
I'm good, but help yourself.
No thanks. I'm fine.
You're good at cooking, huh?
Yeah, my dad taught me when I was little.
Figured that much.
You're making me something too, right?
Not anymore.
Sure, my treat, Date.
Right, about your resurrection.
Iris, about your coming back to life.
How can I do it in case I get poisoned this evening?
Hold it! What do you mean coming back to life?
I resuscitated her, did CPR mouth to mouth. She's 18, I shouldn't be saying that sort of stuff. I resurrected her with my dreams. I fulfilled your male fantasy of saving her life through Somnium. I decided to tell Ota about Iris's resurrection.
Date jumped into a parallel world where I'm still alive.
Exactly.
Tessa died?
Yes.
Yep.
And she's better now, so that's good. About the parallel world.
Hey, can you tell me about this parallel world idea in more detail?
Oh, sure. How should I explain this?
Just looking for research, so give us a brief overview.
Well, oh, I know.
Play a specific Spike Chunsoft game series.
Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, well, we can play rock, paper, scissors as well. It's the same thing.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. If we tie, nothing happens. We just shake hands.
Okay. Yeah, that Ota, I'm gonna shake her hand.
If I win, you have to give me something.
Oh.
What if I win?
I'll do anything.
Oh, like tell me who the hell picked you up at 2 in the morning?
Anything?
Date.
Mm-hmm. Anything.
Date, your heart rate is rapidly increasing.
I'm excited. We're about to get a break in the case, Iba. She'll do anything. She'll tell us whatever we need to know.
Why exactly is that?
That's why I'm excited.
All right, let's do this.
Oh god, there's that face again.
Okay, let's go.
We better
1,
win.
2, 3, shoot.
Scissors. What should I throw out? Scissors.
Shoot.
Yeah. No!
Yay, I won.
Oh, it's rigged.
Oh, no. You see, this looks like scissors, but it's actually paper.
My gloves, they're My fingers got stuck. They're too stiff.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I demand a retry.
No, why did I throw out scissors? Why?
You're really not taking this well.
I don't like to lose, Iba, okay? Do you like to lose? Jeez, losing at games makes the
So,
entire
I
thing a
get a
waste of
prize.
time.
I don't have any money.
I don't want money.
Well, I can't give you the deed to my house.
Instead,
Yeah,
Shovel Forge.
can you pet my head? And say, Iris is a cutie cutie?
Well, I suppose it could have been worse. Then again, I am doing this in the prisons of Ota, so this may be considered suicide by Ota.
The cutest person in the whole wide world? A cutie angel?
fine. Iris is a cutie cutie.
No, no, no. Put your heart into it.
Okay.
Iris is a cutie cutie, the cutest person in the whole wide world. A cutie angel.
I repeated the whole thing while petting Iris on the head. Oh god.
We just played rock, paper, scissors, right?
We did.
I won and you pet me. But in a different timeline, maybe we tied. Or maybe I obeyed your orders and did something really scandalous.
Whoa.
Rewind time, do it now!
I do not have that functionality.
Lies! There's a flowchart right here. We shall use it. Can I? I shouldn't be messing with time like this. Oh, let's leave it for now.
So those timelines are what I'd call a parallel world.
So you think I jumped from a world in which you were dead to this one where you're alive?
That's what I think.
Huh. Parallel world, huh?
It's rewind time.
Can't believe it, but...
Sure you can. Parallel worlds exist.
It's an interesting thought though, right? Parallel worlds. But it's just so crazy. I think I mentioned this as well previously in another series, how basically parallel worlds and branching worlds are created each time you make a choice. And you're just one person making hundreds of thousands of choices a day or a week, let's say. Multiply that by the amount of people in the world. That is a lot of parallel worlds. Constantly shifting. Like, goodness me.
Do you know about the Mandela effect? Or the Booba Kiki effect?
Not even the world's current supercomputer could process such a thing. I mean, obviously supercomputers are probably not at their peak just yet. I'm unfamiliar with these effects. Iris, please explain.
Or the 100 million balls. If I explain that, would you believe me?
Please explain.
Sounds really interesting, Tessa. I know some urban legends like that. The spatial temporal man, and the lost friend, and the story of two sisters.
I've heard people talking about it. 100 million balls? You have to know. I'm going to ask about this one first.
This world is full of really interesting stuff. But you know the most interesting thing of all?
What?
No, what?
That humans exist at all.
Yes, that is true.
The universe developed in a very particular way to get here.
I remember my astronomy teacher once saying we're just one big, gigantic, cosmic accident of space dust. And I was like, well, shit. Now I'm going to have an existential crisis.
If things were even slightly different,
We're in the Goldilocks zone and all sorts of shenanigans.
well, the galaxies and solar system and all of that might not have existed at all.
And that means humans would never be born. And even if everything happened exactly like that, the probability of human life developing is extremely low.
Not to mention developing culture and making video games like this one, you know?
And yet, here we are.
Just a bunch of graphics appearing from my motherboard. 100 million balls.
Imagine a box full of ping pong balls, labeled 1 to 100 million. Would you be able to pick out the one?
That's a big box.
Not likely.
But what if there were 100 million of you?
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the one.
Exactly! The birth of humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle. But if there were multiple universes...
This is why people turn to lots of different theories about how humans have come to be.
then it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans in it.
So you're saying there are lots of parallel worlds where humans don't exist? The solar system basically doesn't
She
exist.
is describing the anthropic principle.
Oh, we're familiar with that. 3 ones. Rolling the dice. Let's blow this popsicle stand and jog off with an awkward animation.
I may have underestimated her intelligence.
Appendix Analyst. Oh, I mean, I haven't really checked it very often. Oh, wow. We've got a lot of stuff here. Uterip Island. Jeez. Emo. Stirring the emotions, often negative or sad. There you go. Underestimated her intelligence, huh? Yeah, she knows quite a bit. The Boba Kiki effect.
Date, look at this picture.
You just keeping pictures in your pocket now? Oh, yeah, on your phone, of course. Iris pulled up a picture on her phone.
There's a famous experiment regarding this picture.
Okay.
You show this image to people around the world and ask a question. Which one is Booba and which one is Kiki?
Okay, I'm gonna say Kiki's the bottom one and Boba's the top one.
Believe it or not, 98% of people asked have the same answer.
Let me guess, I'm got the same
The
answer?
rounder one is Booba, and the jagged one is Kiki.
Yeah, well, I was just thinking that because of the colors. Kiki seemed like a pinkish, sort of feminine name, I guess. Because Kiki is a name. That's a female name. And Boba, it's like a blob, I suppose.
Isn't that weird? In other words, everyone thinks that Booba is a certain way, and Kiki is the other.
Did you just say boob?
It applies universally across languages and cultures. It's like something ingrained inside all humans.
Damn. Was not prepared for a science lesson this evening.
Like worshipping the sun and the sea, or thinking that the mother is soft and the father is jagged. Regardless of your culture or background, you probably think this way.
Right, our instincts.
It's what Jung called the collective unconscious.
Oh dear. Trip to Mementos, here we come.
There exists a second psychic system of a collective, universal, and impersonal nature, which is identical in all individuals. That's what Jung said about it. Think of it like bamboo. Bamboo stalks look like individual plants since they're separated. But underground, they're all connected. Human psyches might be like that too. Connected at a subconscious level. That's...
Amazing.
The parallel world?
Yeah! You saved me in the dream, right? And dreams are all about our subconscious minds. So if you follow the roots...
You get to another bamboo stalk.
So I tunneled here by accident?
Yeah, something like that.
And the Mandela effect? Last but not
Do you
least.
know Nelson Mandela?
I do know Nelson Mandela.
Well, yeah. The former president of South Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
Social Studies Year 9. I was like, what, 12?
He died in 2013, but a strange thing happened. When the news broke, people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980?
Really? People thought that?
That's the Mandela effect.
Are you serious?
It's when your memory and history have discrepancies.
I mean, yeah, he spent a long time in prison, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people knew that he got released eventually, didn't they? Wasn't that the whole thing? Like, he spent 27 years, I think. I can't remember exactly, but he spent a long time in prison, but he eventually got released. So, yeah. I can see what she's
There
saying,
are lots of examples. Like the name of this kid's book with the bears having different spellings.
I remember, like, people saying, Harper Lee, she's alive? I mean, she was alive at the time. And there was that famous Reddit post where they said, Harper Lee sounds like she's dead, the author of To Kill a Mockingbird, and she ended up dying, like, 2 hours after the Reddit post was posted.
Or people remembering that Kennedy was assassinated in a 4-seat car. But in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
So you're saying that in a parallel universe, Nelson Mandela did die in prison, and somehow that thought has encroached upon this universe where that didn't happen?
Huh. I thought it was a 4-seater too.
Or that electric mouse from that video game. You probably remember the tip of its tail being black.
It wasn't?
Nope, it's all yellow.
Yeah, I think I'm aware of that.
And the design didn't change.
It's just got the black streaks on its back. Oh, brown streaks on its back, sorry, not on the tail.
Oh.
Lines from movies, company logos, historical events, and little things. The Mandela effect is everywhere. Why do you think that is?
It's funny that's named after Nelson Mandela when there's other stuff like the Kennedy assassination, for example.
Because those memories are from parallel worlds?
That would explain it, I guess.
I just think the brain is a funny thing, and we misremember stuff all the time. Iris is sitting in front of me. Like, if you hear a musical tune and you haven't heard it for years and years, and when you revisit it, you're like, oh wow, this is completely different from what I remember. Like when I play Crash Bandicoot on the PS1, for example. At the time when I was a kid, it looked fantastic, like amazing, and now if I replay it on my PS3, I'm like, oh my god, pixels, jagged edges, Ota, I've got to interrogate you now, the lost friend.
There's this kid, A. He's in elementary school. Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki. One day, after school, they're walking home together.
We're on to urban legends now.
A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke, and Suzuki is laughing his butt off. And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughs so hard that his eyes fall out of their sockets.
Alright, okay, is this science?
What?
Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets.
Jeez, you're telling me that when we're investigating Mizuki's mother missing an eye? Are you saying she laughed her eye out?
The nerves were still connected, but A is of course in shock and doesn't know what to do.
Of course, the floating eyeball in the dark exhibit. Thank you, Aiba.
Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened. So A asks him about it. Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out.
What it's a bizarre scene to picture of, so...
A is really concerned for his friend, you know?
Yeah, I would be too.
But Suzuki just says, yeah, I'm fine. He doesn't say anything about it. And by now, A is really curious. But he's not getting any answers. So they just part ways and go home. The story only gets weirder from here.
Only gets weirder.
The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there.
Probably getting his eyes fixed.
A is confused and asks his teacher about it. Hey, where's Suzuki today? And the teacher says, Suzuki? Who's that? There's no Suzuki in this class.
I was gonna say, is that what she said?
A says, what are you talking about?
I like how Suzuki's got a name and then we just got A.
And he goes and asks all of his classmates about Suzuki.
And no one remembers or knows of this Suzuki.
They all say the same thing. I don't know him. There's no Suzuki in this class.
Man, Iris looks really engrossed in this story.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
But what does the eyes falling out have to do with this?
That's what I think.
Was that like the trigger?
Couldn't
lost
Suzuki
friend.
just be an imaginary friend or something?
I mean, yeah, his eyes literally fell out.
No, A was really serious about remembering Suzuki.
It is weird. And there's no way you can pop your eyeballs back in like that.
Or laugh your eyeballs out.
Well, not necessarily. There's such a thing as a dislocated eye. It actually isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it falls out.
That's good to know.
Ota is correct. Dislocated eyes are easy to replace in their sockets.
You're just happy that I can put you back in no problem.
As long as none of the nerves or blood vessels were damaged, there are usually no lasting negative effects either.
Right, just trauma.
But that doesn't prove this Suzuki exists.
Well, I guess not, but
Just like I can't prove that Iris was found dead on that table. Like I'm telling everyone, she was dead on the table, and like, nope, we didn't find a body there. The two sisters.
So, there's this girl? Let's call her B. She's practicing piano in her room, and her little sister is watching TV in the same room.
Okay.
B asks her to turn the TV volume down so she can hear her piano playing, you know?
Mhm.
So B goes back to practicing, playing a little bit. But her sister doesn't turn the volume down.
Disobedient bitch. I'm sorry.
She's not
That was
listening at
aggressive.
all. So B turns around to scold her. She was really gonna let her sister have it. But she's gone. She's nowhere to be seen.
She disappeared. And she left the TV on.
She thinks, I wonder where she went. But then B hears her sister at the door.
Oh?
I'm home. B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there. So B asks, when did you go outside? But her mom says,
They've been out all
what are
day.
you talking about? She went shopping with me. Bee is really confused by all of this, of course.
Ugh.
She asks her little sister about it, and she learns that her favorite TV show was on. And before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
So that's when she made the choice.
So depending on her decision, a parallel world was made.
Yeah. What Bee saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind.
A lot of these concepts, man, very fascinating. The spatial temporal man?
Yeah, it's sort of like a common experience. A lot of people have experienced waking up in an uninhabited world they've never seen before.
Really?
And most of them describe seeing the same person. The spatial temporal man.
Oh my god, it's the culprit from the Danganronpa games. In the comics.
He's supposed to be an ordinary old man wearing work clothes. The spatial temporal man guides people back to the real world.
Define work clothes, like a mechanic or like a high-vis vest?
He tells them, this world is not for you, or something.
Oh, well, how kind of him.
I'd like to meet him someday.
He'll just guide you back here. I didn't see him guiding me to this world. What about the others?
So, this elementary school kid, let's call him C. He goes to school and there's a bunch of things on the floor. Postcards, towels, a coffee cup, rice bowls, a sink, lots of stuff. But C realized that those were all things from his own house.
How did they get to the classroom?
Date's like a fascinated kid in like a school camp, like asking questions about the horror story. Like, how did they get to the classroom though?
No one knows.
And that's exactly what like the storyteller would say. Like, nobody knows.
It's not like anyone did it on purpose or there was a thief or anything.
Maybe something happened that made two parallel worlds fuse.
Yeah, maybe.
Jeez, all of this because I may have hallucinated. Anything else?
I know a ton of stories like this.
Well, we could be here all night, but I'd really like some food.
Like being suddenly transported 1 year into the future. And there's a missing persons report out for you.
Ooh.
You look down at your phone, but you realize that it's not yours. It's not the one you remember having.
Then you look around and you say, what the hell happened here?
You look through the contacts, and it's filled with names you don't recognize.
Jeez, are you just like reading writing prompts?
Sounds scary.
These are a lot of like interesting ideas for stories.
There's more, too. Like this town where everyone is Japanese.
Isn't that like a thing in Japan?
But they're speaking a completely different
Ah,
language.
sorry.
And all the signs and magazines and stuff have different letters. And it's not like Korea or China. It's the Japan we know, but the language is different.
That's a prime example of a parallel world.
Well done. Now, you can all summarize for me.
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
It's such a thing, like, in these kind of games where everyone just knows everything. It's funny.
Oh, I don't know.
It's in Zero Escape as well. Like, everyone, like, obviously there's reasons why people know these things, but it's just funny how they just list things off the top of their head. Like, obviously, don't you know the Theseus ship principle or the anthropic principle? And you're just like, no, I have not encountered this in my normal day-to-day life at all. Unfortunately, even though I did say I don't want a normal life, it's what I've fallen into.
Tessa is always writing about this stuff on the internet. That's why I decided to research it too. That's how I learned all this stuff. Oh, hey, I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating.
Oh god, that's a big rabbit hole I'd probably rather not get fallen into right now.
If you want, we could talk about those.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, Date looks sleepy.
Now, where's that omelet rice?
Done!
Yay! You didn't put the fugu eggs in there, did you? Brought the dish over. He laid out an omelet rice in front of me and Iris. Iris grabbed her spoon with a huge smile on her face.
Bon appetit!
She picked up a spoonful. No, actually, she tried to pick up a spoonful. Iris, are you okay? What's going on?
Tessa, are you okay?
Are you?
My hand slipped. Let's eat.
Okay. Iris and I ate the omelette rice in near silence. There was no conversation. I think we talked ourselves out with all those theories. Just the sound of the spoon hitting the plate. The diner echoed with it. And before long,
Thanks for the food.
Iris was totally re-energized. Her face was back to her usual easy smile.
That was good.
It was interesting.
Ota, your omelet rice is seriously the best.
Now she's gonna have stomach cramps.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Aw, thanks. I owe it to my dad. He taught me well.
Good on him. I paid for the food and stood to go.
Let's get going, Iris.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Come back soon.
Will do. I'm gonna need to roll down the windows, aren't I? Where are we heading off to? Marble? Marble it is.